All right, Grand Arena 3v3, round two. I'm gonna mess with my windows here a bit. Okay, so we won round one. Last we saw, um, I attacked, cleared the board. They auto set defense, so we'll take an in-depth look of how that ended up. They didn't attack. All right, round two, going against Anthony Smith. Let's see what he said on defense. Oh, he attacked. I I just looked at this like 30 minutes ago and he hadn't attacked yet, so I assumed I was going to be attacking first. Actually, he might be attacking live right now. Nope, not right now. Let's see what he's done. This is that's interesting. Okay, one shot, my weak front there. He should have had a little more trouble here with Bastila. Yes, he did. Got through Nest pretty well. So, um, he had to save at least something for offense to take this out, even in two shots. Um, let's check out. He should have one shot both of these, just kind of chipping away at his teams. I wonder if we're going to catch him attacking here. This will be a little tough. I think if he's already used 2, 4, 6, 7 teams before getting to this point, I think, especially this bottom team, he's probably not going to have enough AOE to handle. Um, but yeah, that's really cool. That's the first time actually caught a live reaction. You're welcome, 0 viewers. All right, so let's see what he said on defense. CLS Han Leia. He does not have Chewie. Very tough Night Sister defense here usually, but I do have troopers fully developed finally, so I should be able to handle this pretty well. You know, it's possible Asajj, ruins everything for me, but um, so I'm curious what her speed is. 192 plus 30. Yeah, we'll have to take a look and see if my Veers and Stark are fast enough to handle that or not. And down here, more Night Sisters and a Bastila team. So really strong Yoda. He doesn't have amazing offense, special offense, but strong nonetheless. And General Kenobi at gear 12. Interesting that he has General Kenobi all the way at gear 12, but Bastila is only 3-star. Or no Zeta on Bastila, so I don't have to worry about Preton, I don't have to worry about Tenacity. I have some more options for countering this. And then more Night Sisters here. It's a pretty tough team to deal with because, let's see, let's check out Anthony Smith's profile. Night Sisters are his arena team. So his fastest mods by far, probably going to be the toughest to deal with for me. So we'll do the normal rundown. Well, we'll do a quick overview first. So we see lots of gold here, a ton of Zetas. So I will pull up, if I can manage to do this right, I'll pull up our comparison. So he has 12 more Zetas than me, 6 more Gear 11, and 4 more Gear 12. So Gear and Zetas, he's got me outmatched. I have more 6-dot mods for some reason, even though he has more Gear 12. But the nice thing is I've got him on speed, especially the plus 15 and above. And I'm hoping that's going to be the difference maker for me. Let me try to adjust this a little bit more. So yeah, it's pretty much just going to be gear and Zetas versus speed. So if I had to pick between the two in this specific game, it's usually speed that wins. But it really depends on the matchups and what he left. So um, pretty good roster. I think this is going to be a good match. The last match, Otto said he didn't care, he didn't want to play, and he only had 3 Gear 12, so it wasn't much of a stream. This one is a little better balanced. We'll do the rundown. So always start with bounty hunters. Fortunately, Bosk is not ready to go, so very likely we'll see Boba Fett, Greedo, Cad Bane, unless he used those on offense. Probably would be better off using those on offense. Clones, Rex lead ready to go. Universal lead could be used anywhere. Fives is very good to go. With Rex, I don't know where else fives would fit in, and Clone Sergeant's kind of borderline whether it's usable or not. We're in 2.5 million bracket, so usually Gear 10 is your usable characters. Except for I do leader abilities, I'll throw anyone in here. He's got enough droids to do a droid team. HK-47, he doesn't have Darth Revan, so he can use HK-47 as a leader. There's plenty of options here. We saw bounty hunters. I kind of left out IG-88, so we could see HK-47, IG-88, and either Chopper or BB-8. Empire, pretty standard set here. Palp, Vader, Thrawn, Tarkin, and TIE Fighter pilot. You'll see down here, Imperial troopers are not developed. So that's probably why I say he's going to have a little tougher time with the zombie acolyte that I left on defense. But lots of Gear 12 here, plenty of Zetas. We will likely see. So he has. We'll see it soon, but he has Nihilus, but not Scion. So we'll probably see Palp, Thrawn, Scion on a team, and then Tarkin, Vader, Pilot on a team. The former would be probably a better offensive team. The latter could be either. We don't know. Something we'll see as we go through his rosters that he has a lot of teams that are very usable for 3v3. Ewoks not so much. First Order. So he's got 5 very strong characters here. I don't know if he's going to be able to make 2 teams out of this, but he'll definitely make one very good one. Kylo Unmasked, Kylo, and I would probably do First Order Officer, but First Order TIE Pilot would be very good as well. Phasma is going to be the odd one out. So I would be surprised if I didn't see Kylo Unmasked lead with Kylo Ren and one of these two on defense in the back row. This is a very strong defense, and since I don't have to deal with a Bosk, fortunately I can save my Jedi Training Ray team as should be a hard counter to this. But it's going to be a little tougher in 3v3 than it is in 5v5. So no Geos, no Troopers. We already saw Jawas. He's got Jawa, 4 of the Jawas, level 85, Gear 8, 9, 10. I mean, might as well throw one of those on defense in the back row if he doesn't have anything else. I don't see why not. Jedi very well built out, except for not interested in Bastila Shan. So Bastila Shan's Gear 11, very well geared, but no Zeta and only 3 stars. Not interested in farming her out. Got Ahsoka, but no Anakin, which, that makes sense. It's recent. Got a Gear 11 Plo Koon. That's interesting. General Kenobi, we saw set on defense. A lot of times you see him matched up with Barriss, especially with the Zeta on Barriss, but he chose not to do that. So I'm pretty sure we'll see Barriss on defense somewhere, just because she is a pain to deal with, especially when she has her Zeta. So probably Barriss, Old Ben, and Ezra. I don't know if there's a good lead there, but well, he'll probably use Ezra for attack. So probably those 2 and Ahsoka we'll probably see. And I don't know, or Qui-Gon would be a decent leader too. I don't know anything about Plo Koon's kit, so it'll be interesting if we see him and he's actually Gear 11 and usable. Be interesting to see what he can do. So lots of possibilities here. Gear 11 Jedi Consular. That's interesting. It looks to me like, for the most part, this guy cares about fleets. So no fleets in this one. And in this Grand Arena, it's just pure 3v3. So yeah, it seems like he's got all of the pilots geared up pretty well. But I'm not gonna have to worry about that. Night Sisters is arena team. We already saw them. The only one we haven't seen is Initiate and Spirit. Unlikely we'll see those anywhere. Old Republic, only Bastila, nothing to worry about. Phoenix is very well geared. They're all gear 11 except for Sabine, so it's a surefire guarantee on the back row. We're going to see Hera, Kanan, and probably Zeb. My Wampa's not geared up enough to handle a Phoenix team geared this high, so we'll have to use something better, probably a Palpatine. Rebels. So we already saw Commander Luke and Han Solo, but no Chewie. You got a Wedge Biggs combo here. There's Jyn. So here's another thing about the ships. You see Jyn Erso, Gear 10, Cassian Gear 9, K2SO Gear 8, but no other. There's Scarif Rebel Pathfinder, but no Chirrut unlocked at all, no Bays unlocked at all. So they're not obviously not going after Rogue One. They're going after Cassian's U-wing. So, but yeah, Wedge and Biggs are going to be a very good offensive team. Usually throw them with Stormtrooper Han, maybe Old Ben, and they'll be very strong. Usually want Wedge lead there. So usually you see that on offense. I don't expect to see that on defense. I have no idea what he's going to do with R2-D2. He could kind of plug him anywhere. And yeah, lots of options here. Most of these I believe he's going to use on attack, but we'll probably see some more on defense. Resistance. So this is kind of crazy. He's got 4 Gear 12 resistance and 1 Gear 11. It doesn't have Jedi Training Ray. Kind of weird. So we'll see a Finn lead with Poe, and then most likely Ray, could be BB-8. I'm not sure. If he does BB-8 with a droid team, might make more sense. But yeah, I mean, that would be a very strong offensive team, and they'd be kind of painful to deal with defense. It's just, man, putting Gear 12 on Ray, that's a tough one to gear compared to some of the other things, the missing pieces that we're seeing. It's really interesting. Rogue One, we already talked about. We'll check Separatist. There's not really anything here. None of the droids are ready. So Sith, here's another one where I'd be surprised if we don't see a Maul lead with Savage and either Dooku or Sidious. That'll be a very tough 3v3 team to fight. And they all have Zetas. This guy loves Sith. Everybody's got a Zeta. His Nihilus is ready to go, and we already talked about Palpatine Vader. So I do think Nihilus is probably going to be on offense. But these Gear 11 trio and maybe Sidious will likely, there's a pretty good chance we'll see on defense just because they're so annoying to deal with. Sith Empire we would have seen in Sith. Smuggler, check for Nest. There's no Nest. That's nice. And there's nothing left. So we'll take a look and see if he's attacked anymore. No, I think he's either done or taking a break. So a lot of tough decisions here. I mapped out my first 4 attacks, and I was changing them back and forth all over the place. So I want to focus on his Night Sisters because his Night Sisters are his arena team and they have the best mods. They're the fastest. So I don't think I'm going to do very well in banners on this front line, but hopefully I have saved enough to handle the back line a little more efficiently. So let's see here. This is kind of a trap 3v3 defense for most people. The the Acolyte Zombie combo, and I did that as well on my defense. So that my surefire first thing is always going to be troopers on these. I'm going to do Stark, Veers, or Veers, Stark, and Snow. Um, we'll just kind of take a look at their speeds and their stats. So lots of 6-dot mods on these. So 192 plus her leader abilities plus 30, so 122 if I did math correctly. Huge critical damage. I'm not going to want to get hit by her. So Zombie is obviously above gear 10, so she's going to have, I'm going to have to kill everybody more times. There's 2 free revives on the team. So yeah, Asajj is definitely going to be a priority when I get a chance to hit her. And Acolyte's going to be invisible, so I'm just going to have to wait for AoE to keep coming up to take her. So this is going to be a little tough. Asajj, especially if she does a stun and a big hit, could really ruin things for me. Zombie, really only I care about speed, health, protection. So 190 speed, that's pretty good. It's only plus 70 though. Big protection and kind of average health for gear 11. So it's gonna take some work. Acolyte doesn't really matter. It's just gonna be Snow Troopers AoE. So not that fast, it looks like she does have a critical damage triangle, but overall, it seems like they would have been better off going for damage and critical chance and 2 health sets. So let's actually go do a battle and stop talking so much. All right, Imperial Troopers. So as always, if I screw it up, I'm gonna be scrambling to make a secondary plan. Oh, I didn't even check my own speeds, so I believe I'm above 230. No, I'm not. Okay, that's alright. So first move, buffs, and AoE ability blocks. Landed all of them. Alright, let's get to work. AoE. Oh, come on, that should have taken that zombie. Alright, zombie. Oh, I didn't have to hit the zombie there. I just wasted a turn. Okay, gotta work on Asajj. Oh man. AoE. Alright. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm in trouble. Yeah, I mean they're fast enough that they're gonna get the first turns no matter what anyway, so I'm in a lot of trouble here. I'm not gonna win this, and I'm trying to figure out if I can get myself in a good situation for my next team, or if I should kill the app and back out. So, if I can get, well, Asajj is they're all gonna recover health on their first turn, so we have their protection down. I'm just gonna play it out. I'm gonna go ahead and load the turn meter, and we'll just deal with it. Yeah. Alright, so that's a much easier team to deal with in 5v5. And like I said, that's going to throw off my entire plan. So I'm going to have to save some big AoE for that. Hmm. Let's go ahead and go with my plan down here. So I am going to take my best team against this Mother Talzin lead just because they're so incredibly fast. So 231 plus 30. DACA, fortunately not modded for potency, is 212. But you know they get, so she does have potency primary cross 74 plus 50% from the Talzin lead, so she's gonna land some stuns, which is why I'm gonna take in my Revan to have the higher tenacity and all the help from Yoda. And Talia's a little slower. So this would be a pretty tough team to deal with. You know, fortunately, they don't have to work around the zombie, but it's kind of use something that should be a pretty easy win to get this rolling a little better now. Okay, so we want to melt down DACA first. Don't have to worry about revives if we take her out first. Spread some foresight. Should block all this. Perfect. Get rid of DACA. Almost. Now we get rid of DACA. Okay, so revives are potentially gone. Now, anytime these two use their basic, DACA is going to come up and try to stun me. So let's go ahead and get a big hit, not big enough. Okay, fortunately she didn't use her basic. That's good. Let's pass the ball back to Revan. There we go. And looks like they're gonna get, no, maybe not. Yeah, I think I can get the finish there. Oh, all right. So Yoda's gonna get the next turn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to recover Jolie's protection, and then have Yoda finish off if he doesn't miss again. Didn't have to. So full protection, got the banners I needed. Definitely overkill for that team, but I was more worried about the speed than anything else. Okay, Bastila, I was gonna do, oh man, this is gonna be a giant mess. Alright. I'm gonna do my Night Sisters. They're capable. Um, I'll just find them. Where's Asajj at? There she is. So, going against, we'll check the mods. So they're going to get 15% turn meter, I believe. Let's check. Is it 15 still? Yeah, 15% turn meter and protection up. So we might have to do a little bit of math. I don't know. 186. 258. So Yoda's going to go first. Man, 258 without a speed set. That's impressive. He's got an offense set, but his special damage. What? I swear I looked at this earlier and his special damage was 550 or 5500. Huh. I must have been looking at something else. Well, okay. So let's take a look at Kenobi. Pretty well modded. Plus 81. Oh, I didn't look at his health and protection. Tons and tons of protection. Okay, so 258 Yoda. Let me see what I was working with on DACA. DACA would be my fastest. $212 plus 30. I'm not going to get the first turn. Huh. I may have to switch. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring a stronger team in here. I was gonna bring in my Night Sisters, but I'm gonna switch to using my Sith team. I'm a little caught off guard by that. I could have swore I researched this before I started the stream, and I swore that Yoda was way weaker. I don't know. Alright, so we'll do Triumvirate. And I think I'm going to be, even though I'm not geared that well, I think I'm going to be tanky enough to just take Yoda's nonsense. Where is Scion? Where? Alright, I've already scrolled past him like 3 times. There he is. Okay. So let's see what my speed is here. The problem is I want to isolate both. So 236, not that great. I want to isolate Kenobi, but I also want to isolate Yoda. I don't know which is more important. Actually, Yoda's more important. I want to isolate Yoda so he doesn't spread his buffs. 202. Yeah, they're going to be way faster. They're going to get at least the first 2 turns. Maybe. I don't know. So I want to isolate Yoda so he doesn't spread his buffs. Kenobi's going to taunt a lot, but I've got a lot of tools here to dispel taunt. So this should be a good counter. Let's see if I screw it up or not. So Yoda goes first, spreads his stuff. Okay, so isolate. Sure. And get rid of Foresight. Perfect. Alright. So I think we definitely want to get Yoda down first. So does he have pain? He does not. That's annoying. Now he has pain. Okay, Bastila, that was not nice. Okay, so daze, all sorts of debuffs on Yoda. Kenobi keeps getting this foresight, it's messing me up. Alright, we got pain on him, recover some protection, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, keep working on Yoda. There we go. Get ready for that Annihilate, as long as Traya can stay alive. So I don't know if I have to lay down this Isolate again or not. I'm going to do it just to be safe, but I don't know if it's actually necessary. If anybody in the chat knows, I would love to know if that Isolate will just stay on Yoda forever, or if I have to apply it whenever it's up. Okay, Yoda's out. So now I'm going to do my best to recover protection. I don't think I'm going to get much of a chance on anybody except Scion. Ooh, okay, now I got to focus on recovering health. Let's get a daze. Perfect. I'm probably just going to get another Annihilate. Let's daze you too. Okay. Let's get rid of that Foresight. Just chip away. So yeah, now I want to land Isolate on Kenobi so he won't taunt anymore. Okay, this might get rid of Bastila. It does. Oh, that's not quite all my protection back. That's fine. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to recover it. We'll see. Oh, okay, that wasn't a counterattack. Yeah, that health is recovered. That's fine. Alright, okay, so all 3 at full health and none of them have full protection. That's fine. That was a strong Yoda. I don't feel bad about taking in a really strong team. Hey, look at that. I've got some free gear. Sweet, I'm allowed to set that team on defense now. So let's see how strong they went back here. Phasma. Hmm. So much weaker on the defense. I've got plenty more counters here. Who is this? Tebow. Tebow is super annoying, but fortunately it's only 2 Ewoks. And yeah, sure enough, we saw the Initiate and Luminara. So nope, no Barris yet. I was pretty sure we would see a Barris. Okay, so we're down to this team I screwed up on. Um, and actually the Triumvirate might have been good against them, but they're gone. So my two best attacking teams are gone. Let's see what I have to work with. I have CLS team, CLS Han Chewy. I have those Night Sisters that I was about to use, but I didn't. I don't think they would have enough AoE to deal. Well, they might. So my Resistance team, I'm planning on seeing First Order. They're not going to be any good against Talzin Zombie. Okay, so my counter is probably going to be Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn. So as long as Asajj doesn't one-shot my Palpatine, I should be able to use Thrawn to um, fracture the zombie and disable the taunt for a while, and then just try to build up enough AoE between the other two. I can definitely, as long as I stay alive, I definitely have enough damage to take out Asajj 3 times. And then it's going to be kind of a fight, a mess dealing with Acolyte and Zombie. So I'm thinking this is my best option. My Rebels don't have AoE. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to do my Night Sisters, I guess. I don't know. I hope this works. So I did preload them with Turn Meter. They're going to get all sorts of... Hopefully they don't stun. Ugh, yikes. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to get the next 2, probably 3 turns. So I'm going to go ahead and recover some protection on Palpatine and see if he can land some stuns. He got 1. That's good, and it's gone. Okay. Let's go ahead and fracture, and now we need to get to work on Asajj. That's 1. Ability block, please. Okay. There's 2. Okay, so now we have to get to a Thrawn turn again. Let's kind of do the same plan. Try to keep Palpatine alive. Yeah, let's... Actually, if I can take out... Oh wait, what am I doing? Zombie's not even taunting. Decision stun. Okay. Let's get more stuns. Yes. You're still taunting. Why? I don't know why you're still taunting. So Asajj for the last time. Okay, so now it's just building up AoE before Acolyte kills me. So let's recover protection. And just kind of have to act fast. Probably at 2 minutes I'll go to auto. Good, they didn't get a lot of health steal there. Let's keep everybody's protection up. Why isn't zombie have that counter? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, I should have. I'm so dumb. I should have done the stun there. Uh, why isn't zombie have like -2 whatever? I don't understand. Is that only when Towson's in the lead? Okay, here's my chance. And got her. So yeah, I guess. Oh, who can I get enough protection recovered on Palpatine? Maybe? 2 full health, 1 full protection. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I thought zombie, I don't know if that's just for the raid or just under Talzin lead, because I always do Talzin lead with zombie, but I thought zombie has that whole plus 50% speed, minus 50% speed, depending on how often she dies, or if she gets an attack in after she's been damaged. I don't know. Okay. Um, so CLS Han, it's weird. The last week or two, I've been seeing this on defense a lot. It's such a good offensive team. Honestly, I might do a mirror match, or I just don't know if my Night Sisters are geared up enough to mess with them. Let's take a look at their speed. So CLS, all 3 Zetas, all 6-dot mods. 265 speed. I don't have anything fast enough for that. So Han, 204 speed. So Han's going to get the first shot, and then CLS is going to get the next move, no matter what. And more invisibility to deal with 235 speed. Ugh, I don't have this much speed left over. So my CLS is not that fast. Oh, 259, that's better than I thought. My Han, I always leave modded for the raid, so he's going to be exactly 178. Not very good for Grand Arena. Chewbacca, 218. So, a team that goes invisible would be good. A team that lands days would be good. I could stun them. I think, as ugly as this is going to be, I think I may go with my own CLS and just hope my Han goes first. It's a coin flip. If not, I think, I mean, they're both going to be guarded. I'm going to have the advantage of Chewie, so I really should have a strong advantage here, even if I don't get to go first. But if I do, I think I'm just going to have to leave Leia on her own and just kind of try to melt Han. I think even with them getting the first 2, maybe all 3 of the first 3 turns, I think I have enough health to not get wiped quickly. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I just get the first turn. That'll make things nice. Okay, I did. So pretty big advantage here. I think I can stun Han and then he won't get his first turn. I think that's how it works. I don't know. I haven't really done a mirror match in this before. Yeah, so he just lost his first turn. And good, I landed speed down on Luke, so there's a good chance that I can get a stun on him. Actually, let's just try a stun now. Nope. No, I should have finished Han. That was dumb. Whatever. Okay. Now let's see if we got enough damage. Almost. Whew. Huge counterattack. Stun. Alright, any chance to recover protection? Let's see. Yeah. Alright. I don't know why I stressed over that so much. Of course, if I didn't get the first turn with Han and he stunned my Han, that would have been a very, very different match. Let's take a look back, see if he's still hasn't tried to attack those yet. Alright, what do we have back here? Yes, the Jawas. And interesting, they did the Rogue One, but without Jin lead. Okay. So nothing I'm overly concerned about here. This, you have counterattacks and AoE is going to mess with my banners. Same here, counterattacks and AoE with the Jawas. AoE from Phasma and no counterattacks. So this Ewok team should be the easiest one to deal with. They're just going to be invisible, but that's fine. So now my focus is less kind of getting through it and more maximizing my banners. Fortunately, I don't have to deal with Kylo Ren unmasked. I thought I was going to have to, the very strong First Order team. So I get to use my Jedi Training Ray team somewhere. Probably against this Phasma. Let's see what their speed is. I think I will work on the Phasma team first. Okay, so no speed. I don't even know what the leader gives. Nothing. Check First Order Officer. He's 201. Okay, so let's take a look at what teams I have left. Still have my Night Sisters. It's going to be overkill for any of these. My Jedi Training Ray is going to be overkill. And secondary resistance team is going to be a favorable matchup. I'm surprised I didn't even see his Phoenix team back here. I feel like his Phoenix team would be better defense than that Ewok team. And then my fourth team, I have Tarkin Shore TIE Pilot probably. Yeah. So let's go ahead. Did I pick the First Order team? Yeah, let's go ahead and do Jedi Training Ray, BB-8. And let's do R2. So key here is be faster, land exposes, control turn meter. So we can see that the first person to go is going to be First Order Officer, so we want to take his turn meter away. And we do have AoE from Phasma, but nobody else. I think I have enough turn meter with the rest of my team to go ahead and do the burn and try to land some exposes. Landed 3 exposes, that's perfect. So let's try to knock somebody out. Let's see if we can get Luminara out of here. Almost. So messing with their turn meter. So normally I would do Foresight. I actually have Foresight on 2 of us right now. I just really want to avoid this AoE, so I'm going to hope for a stun. Got my stun. Alright, take away Luminara. And, oh, so they did get a shot off. I think I'll get to an Illuminated Destiny, though. So, no turn meter to worry about right now. Let's just try to take out... Let's see if we can land another stun. Perfect. Let's take out First Order Officer. Let's go ahead and take his turn meter away since we got a stun on the other one. So I don't want to kill him too fast. My goal here is to get to Illuminated Destiny to recover that protection on R2 so I can finish with max banners. So let's just do primary. Perfect. Let's just kind of keep doing primary attacks. I think I might even... I don't know if I'm going to get to that Illuminated Destiny. Yeah, there's a chance it'll give me the credit for full protection there, but probably not. Yeah. So one banner short. They got one shot off on me and it hit the right person. That's fine. So let's see what the second strongest team is. The Rebels or the Jawas. Let's take a quick look at everybody's mods. Modded for health, only 19 speed. Nothing crazy on health or protection. So nothing to worry about there. K2SO, he's gonna auto taunt. He pretty much just went straight health. Speed doesn't matter. He does have great health. Whoop, what did I do? Okay. Cassian, I don't know. Damage. So potency and health he modded him for. And not much speed. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna outspeed that team. But I kind of want to stun K2SO because he's going to counterattack. So Jawas, I don't know very well at all. They always confuse me. I never face them. So 21 speed. I know they do all sorts of crazy nonsense. 135. This team I probably just want to go with just raw damage more than anything. So damage on Jawas and more control on the Rebels. So controlling, I'll probably go with resistance because I'll have the stun from Finn. So I want to stun K2SO so he doesn't counterattack, but I think there's a really good chance Cassian's going to get his AoE off and knock everybody's protection down just a tiny bit. And that's fine. I don't think I have anybody else left that recovers protection, so we'll just take those banners. Okay, so I can get foresight here, and let's see what I can get on. Oh, that was pretty good. Let's get Cassian out of here. Perfect. So I want to stun K2SO and hope that Han, I want to hope that he taunts. Now they have tenacity up, so I'm probably not going to land my stun, but I'm still going to try it. Yeah. He did taunt and called an assist. Alright, whatever. So I'm probably going to work on Han, even though it's going to feed K2SO turn meter. He's so slow that I think I can get away with it. Unfortunately, that daze on Resistance Trooper just paralyzes him. Okay. Maybe finish him there. Okay, so I can recover health and protection on everybody, but there's going to be so many counterattacks, I'm going to wait until his next turn to do that. Yeah, okay. Okay, got rid of that daze at least. Foresight, that's good. Okay, now let's see if I can recover health. Protection, perfect. Get some foresight back. Exactly as planned, 54 banners. Okay, so Jawas, just whatever big damage I have. So Empire, who is my third Empire? Shore Trooper, Death Trooper. It's probably going to be my Night Sisters. So Daka will go first, land the stun. Oh man, they're all about the same turn meter. Yeah, I don't know who's the most important. Oh, Asajj goes first. Okay. I don't know who's the most important to stun. Oh, I got two of them. Let's see if we can knock this guy out. Almost. Oh, he did AoE, but I don't think it was enough. Perfect. Yeah, I think I might get full protection, or at least full protection on two of them here. Got them all. Perfect. Yeah, it's a shame. The one guy I didn't stun had AoE. Okay. Anthony G. Twist. I honestly don't remember following this channel. I don't know if I've seen you chat before, Anthony. I promise I didn't. I didn't make the follow happen for you. I don't know. I do streaming Grand Arena is pretty much all I do on this channel, and unless it was some other game that I played long ago. So normally my streams are a lot shorter than this. Usually it's a lot more lopsided, but this is a pretty good match. Well, no, not Greedo. Death Trooper. So yeah, final match here. I think I'm going to be in pretty good shape. I've done pretty well with banners in the second half. These guys are geared a little bit better than I thought they were. So let's do heal block. Take away some turn meter. I remember watching Grand Arena before, but that was about it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been doing it for probably 3 or 4 weeks now. You know, I've definitely not been doing it since the beginning or anything. But yeah, I really like streaming Grand Arena. I like when we have people in chat explain to me when I screw up why I screwed up or what happened. That's one of my favorite things. I fully encourage backseat gaming or whatever you call it, because these kits are getting so complicated. I screw things up all the time. So now my goal is to not get Tarkin hit. I don't think Tebow has AoE. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my death mark just to make sure he dies. Okay. Heal block. Did not land heal block. Okay, so my taunt is gone. I'm really hoping he doesn't hit Tarkin. Okay, perfect. 52 banners. Probably, I maybe could have done something better if I had a different team in there, but oh well. I probably should have just done Wampa. They were geared okay. 999. Okay, so banners. I'm in pretty good shape. 1762. I got fairly close to max banners on the back row. I don't really remember the front row. I did lose a battle to the Night Sisters, but he lost a battle to my Bastila. So I think, I'm not going to do the math right now. I think even if he one shots, he's going to have to do it really well. And these are tougher defenses after he's already spent 7 teams on offense. So I think I've got a pretty good chance to win this, and I'll recap it if I get a chance to stream here in a couple days. But yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. Hopefully we can finish that out, and hopefully in 2 days, which would be, what is today? Thursday, Saturday night. If I get a chance to stream, um, level 50 nuke gun rate. Yeah, let me show you that. Let me show you that. I call that my cheese team. You may already know what it's all about. My level 50, and that's just so I could put mods on him, but in the end it didn't matter because I didn't put mods on him. But it got his leader to level 5. And the leader ability is 50 or 45% critical chance, 40% turn meter the first time to score a critical hit during their turn. So his purpose in life is to just be there for the first time around, and it's okay if he dies because it's a leader ability. It still lasts for the first encounter. And then Acolyte's going to go invisible. She's pretty fast. It's fast enough, at least. 209. And she's going to hit a critical. She's got a pretty good critical chance. And she's going to go invisible. And she's going to terrorize everybody because it doesn't matter if zombie's taunting or not. She's going to be invisible. So I put this team on the back row against pretty evenly matched opponents because I set up my front row to hopefully eat away all their AoE teams, and hopefully they won't have any AoE left. But this whole team is really just zombie acolyte because they're such a pain in the ass to deal with, and Newt just kind of adds to it. He makes Night Sister Acolyte hit so much harder, and it's pretty evil. But against lopsided matches, I'll put them on the front row, and it's really funny to see them eat away like 6-7 teams, as people just don't know how to handle the acolyte zombie combo. But yeah, anyway, that's it for me tonight. Thank everybody for watching. Hopefully, I'll be back on in a couple nights streaming the final if I get the opportunity, and I'll catch you guys later.